Sigma, what are you doing? So today I want to talk about the newly released Sigma 28 to 45 f1.8, the massive 28 to 45 f1.8. This lens is supposed to be a spiritual successor to the 18 to 35, the massive 18 to 35, by the way. APS-C EF lens. Why not just make a smaller 18 to 35 for mirrorless? I started in mirrorless. I don't really have a lot of experience with DSLRs, but what I do know being in mirrorless is I do not like heavy bodies, lenses, equipment. I don't like lugging around heavy things. Sigma did something awesome with the 18 to 50 2.8 for APS-C. That's going in the right direction. It's a huge focal range, 18 to 50. You can get a lot in that 18 to 50. And I'm like, why didn't y'all just make a 15 to 35 for APS-C? Keep it small, around the same size as the 18 to 50 2.8. That would be legendary. I would probably switch to APS-C for a lens like that. For a 15 to 35 1.8, if it was the size of this Canon RF35 and 15 to 35 1.8 for APS-C, but who is buying that big old lens? My issue with the 18 to 35 is it was never wide enough and it was never tight enough. I either had it all the way at 35 and that's it. Because I like the compression look, and the 18 just was uninspiring. So I just bought a 35mm prime and just image stabilized 35mm prime and just kept it at that. Y'all had it. And then of course it would come to Canon mirrorless because Canon opened up the lens mount to Sigma and Tamron. So that would be sick. That would be awesome. But a 28 to 45? Who is that for? Tamron already has a 20 to 40. The zoom from 20 to 28 is so massive. The field of view from 20 to 28, the difference is so massive. The field of view from 28 to 45 is not that crazy. The point of mirrorless, one of the benefits of mirrorless is to go smaller. Something like the Tamron 35 to 150, that lens makes sense to be so big. It's replacing a 35mm prime and a 70 to 200. That makes sense. It's the one lens you need for event photography. Who is this 28 to 45 for? I could just back up or move closer on a light prime. Why would I carry this thing around with me? Sigma, what are you doing? I would have rather they came out with a mirrorless 40mm prime, lightweight. Where are those fast Sigma primes? 15 to 35 is dramatic. 18 to 50 is dramatic. At 2.8, that's super dramatic. 28 to 45 full frame? So, oh, me, I just cropped in 1.6 times from my 24mm. This is the difference in focal length that you're gonna get. Am I hating? I think I'm hating. I'm hating because I'm a Canon boy here. I would have much rather they made this a 15 to 35 APS-C lens because I love shooting my Canon mirrorless cameras in APS-C because the 1080p is so crispy in crop mode. I have switched to 1080p in crop mode on the Canon R8 right now just to show how incredibly crispy this downsampled image is. This is downsampled 1080p. If I had a 15 to 35 1.8 and I could shoot downsampled 1080p on my Canon R8, that would eliminate overheating. Not that a camera should overheat, but it would eliminate it. It would cut down on file sizes, and it'd be a dramatic zoom range. 16, 35. This is what you robbed me of, Sigma. This is what you robbed me of. Whoever makes the 15 to 35 APS-C 1.8, those are going to go crazy. If you can make it small, like the 18 to 50 Sigma 2.8, you got some gold, bruh. I have now switched to regular 1080p on the Canon R8 to show you it's not that good of quality. It's fine. It's fine for like Instagram or something, but that movie crop 1080p, I understand why they call it a movie crop. It is crispy. It is so crispy. I am glad that Canon opened up the RFS lens mount. I think I'll talk about that in another video, but Sigma, what are you doing? Stop making these super heavy lenses, bro. Nobody wants these super heavy lenses. I'm seriously considering selling this 35mm or this 24mm for the 28mm 2.8 pancake. I am seriously considering it because I like light lenses. I love light lenses. I'm spoiled with light lenses. The 50mm 1.8 prime, I love that lens. If you're gonna be a heavy lens, you better have some dramatic, beautiful something. My Canon 100mm f2, ooh, sharp, buttery. I love that lens. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, especially with an adapter on it, but it's worth it. That's my money maker lens right there. I make most of the money I make is because of that lens. What extra money am I gonna make with a 28 to 45? The headache of it being so heavy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand who that lens is for. Maybe I'm wrong. If a lens is going to be that heavy, it needs to dramatically increase the value of my shooting and my life. In conclusion, Sigma, hey, just please, Sigma, if you can find it in your hearts to make that 15 to 35 1.8, be the first ones to do it. Make it an f2. I don't care. Make it an f2. 15 to 35 f2. Make it small and make it for APS-C. And you will be the kings of lenses. That's my expert advice from an expert in a music studio. I don't know how to end videos. I will see you out later.